Trope as old as time. Vikings can't win in prime time. Yeah, that's what it always comes down to. Every time the Vikings have a Thursday night or a Sunday night or a Monday night game, half the fan base is like, Vikings never win in prime time, that whole thing. And, I mean, do they have a point? Let's look back. So, Zimmer is exactly 11-11 in primetime games. Make a wish as head coach of the Vikings. Technically, the team is 11-12. Under Zimba. Prefer, remember, was acting head coach back in 2016 when Zimmer had that eye thing Thursday Night Football against the Cowboys. Vikings lost. It was a weird score. It's like 17-15 or something like that. They missed a 2-point conversion. Really doesn't matter. But Zimmer is perfectly adequate on prime time, right? So will it actually benefit the Vikings that they actually only played two legit primetime games this year? Week 5 at Seattle, Sunday Night Football, of course. You have to play in prime time up in the Emerald City. Seattle, whatever. Then week 10 at the Bears, Monday Night Football, which should be easy, but you never know because it's the Vikings and it's the stupid Bears, right? Week 16 at the Saints. I already hear the comments. It's whatever, but it's technically a Friday afternoon game. Yes, it is a standalone island game all by itself, but is it technically prime time? Could you count it? Sure, but also no. One of those things. So, I mean, Kirk Cousins famously is, he's 43, 37-2 as a starter. So that's pretty damn good. But also he's only 8-15-1 in primetime games. But last year, respect, what was 2-1 last season when the lights were turned on. So it was Washington Thursday night game, pretty easy. Sunday Night Football game at Dallas, nice little win there. Then Monday night at Seattle just came up a little bit short there. But also famously, so that Monday night game, Seattle made it 0-9 for Kirk Cousins on Monday Night Football, which is really hard to do. You think just accidentally they would just pull one out, but yeah, what can you do there? But could the Vikings actually benefit by only having two primetime games this year? Which, why do the Vikings struggle in primetime as it is? You would think that Mike Zimmer will be able to amp up his team, get them ready. It's like usually primetime games are against fellow playoff contending teams or premier teams from the other conference. So it'll be like, all right, primed up, ready to go, national spotlight. All these dudes are just ready to go. They're full-on alphas. And I understand that saying, I prefer that my team doesn't play on primetime is a super beta male thing to say. But also, I mean, if it benefits them slightly, sure, because I mean, as a fan, and there may not be any actual justifiable basis for this, but just as like a, subjective take is like, I'd rather have the Vikings play at noon than on Sunday Night Football or Monday night. I just would. Now, is it something to do with Zimmer? Is it something to do with the players that when the schedule is altered, whether it's on a short week Thursday night, whether you have to wait a long time Sunday Night Football or an extra day for Monday night, it isn't there? And with Kirk, I know, small sample size, 9 games, and hashtag QB wins and whatnot, but you would think just by happenstance, like at least one of those would fall into his lap. Like it's one of those, will he finally be able to get the monkey off his back this year? And like I said, hopefully he should. Week 10 at the Bears Monday night. I mean, Nick Foles, sure. Could Trubisky be back in the mix? Fine. Could their third quarterback be in? I don't even know. But if you're going to pick a team in the division, well, you pick the Lions. But, I mean, the Bears will be number 2 in terms of opponent Jabroni's going to take on Monday night trying to get a win. But I don't know. Like, frankly, I am fine with the Vikings playing less primetime games. Well, helps for me because I like going to bed early. So just watch the game, do the video, move on with life, as opposed to staying up till 1 or 2 in the morning. But, I mean, the Vikings, they do seem to thrive at noon. And that's just purely a subjective anecdotal take for sure. But I like it. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, everyone right now is fully on the Bucks and the Saints and the Packers and the Niners. F them. I say F them. And the Cowboys too. Like, there's just something weird about the media. Like, whenever the Cowboys get some semblance of decency, then all of a sudden it's like, America's team, they're back. Same thing with, is Texas back? No. Are the Cowboys back? No, even though they're 3 deep at wide receiver now. But whatever. But I'm okay. I'm okay with this Vikings team just flying under the radar. Because remember 2017, after that Monday night win, Sam Bradford, and then he went down with the injury. Case Keenum came in. No one gave 2 absolute hoots about the Vikings. Then they went with 13-3, won 8 games in a row in the middle of the season, and it was great. So just, I feel like Zimmer does like that as well. So flying under the radar, not making a big stink, chip on the shoulder. Hey, no one believes in you. I think he can fully sell that to this team, and hopefully it does pan out. But your thoughts? Not playing on Monday night? Is it good for the Vikings? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us up on the Venmo. Plus give us a follow on social media as well. Until next time, Skol, production value.